Introducing your dungeon master, Bec Godsey.
Hello, DreamHack. I'm so excited to be bringing you the great game of Dungeons and Dragons. But of course, I cannot be doing this alone. So please help me welcome our adventuring party. First and foremost, our barbarian, Hurt Live. Come on out, Hurt, say hello. Take your seats.
Yeah. I hope out there.
Next up, playing our amazing Air Genasi druid, Anjali Bimani.
Good.
Third, our monk, Lou Wilson.
Yeah!
Yeah!
And finally, our bard, tpain.
That's right. That's right. I'm here to destroy, baby. How you doing? How you guys doing? Everybody good? Yeah!
All right.
Okay,
As we don't look at my notes, you
Too late,
cheater.
too late.
You're gonna start with disadvantage.
Get a couple practice rolls in. Yeah.
As we begin, we want to do a wonderful shout out to our friends at Misty Mountain Gaming, providing all of our beautiful dice and dice trays that you see. We're gonna roll hot today, or at least I hope so. Ready your dice, adventurers, and let us begin. We find ourselves in the kingdom of Atlantara, because we're in Atlanta. Oh, come on, a few moans would be appreciated. All right. Where vibrant cities, lush lands, and opportunities abound everywhere. And this is by no mistake. Under the watchful eye of the goddess Valor, this kingdom has flourished with robust civilization, all thanks to her magic, which is embedded in every living thing. However, old Atlantara is worn of the deep sleep. From her outpouring, the goddess Valor expends all of her energy, exhausting her every century. In her slumber, her magical dreams escape, undoing much of the kingdom. To rejuvenate their goddess and make her rest complete, the kingdom of Atlantara relies on the ballad-born, the one gifted to compose a song so great that Valor is restored. And every century since then, the ballad-born, their warden, and our dreamwalkers mark the path to Valor to end her slumber early. Now, 70 years since the last deep sleep, the bustling town of Heppo celebrates its 9-moon festival, welcoming the beginning of long nights. Vendors fill the streets with games, with wares, and of course, food. We first turn to our dreamwalkers, wandering through the crowded streets, an interesting pair of an Air Genasi and an old human monk. I need the two of you to roll decks for me as our first roll of the game to see who's leading who as we make our way through the streets.
Wow. Got a 7.
A 7.
A 16.
A 16. Anjali, kick us off. Tell us a little bit about your Air Genasi.
Well, hello. When you see, as the camera pans to our Air Genasi, you see flowing, shimmery, silvery blue hair and a slightly darker blue, shimmery complexion. She's wearing leather armor that is immaculate, and all of her clothing has this sort of flowy blue feeling to it. There's a spark in her bright blue eyes as you get the sense that clearly she's into blue. But one most noticeable characteristic, if you look closely at her hands, is that on each hand she has a set of markings. On one hand, she has a mountain. a tree, and a gust of wind. And on the other hand, she has the words, more is more. This is Anila, the Air Genasi.
Anila, beautiful introduction. What catches your eye as you go through the festival? What sort of things are you drawn to?
Well, clearly I'm drawn to sparkly things, darling. Sparkly, sparkly things. I know there's food, but I'm watching my girlish figure as usually, so I'm really here just to accompany my dear, wizened old friend and make sure he doesn't get into any trouble. If anyone messes with him, they'll have me to contend with.
Fair warning. And speaking of your companion, this old man behind you, Lou, tell us about who you are.
Of course. Next to Anila, you see Varik Wavel, a kind of 90-ish year old looking man who I would describe as kind of like a medieval date. You know, he's just kind of old, sun-cooked, wrinkly as hell. He's wearing a pair of thin, rimless cocaine dealer glasses as he puts all of his weight on a kind of as tall as him, about 6-foot quarterstaff of glittering gold. He wears voluptuous purple robes that kind of hide his figure, but he walks with a slight hunch. Along his neck, you see just bits of what seem like sand, like over rolling dunes, kind of trickling along his neck. And on the back of his head, you see a really kind of vicious-looking sheep. Not a goat, not like a sheep, like a curly sheep, but it's vicious, jumping over a fence of fire. And he leans heavily, as Anila warned. He's currently looking around for food he shouldn't be eating, and games that he's much too old to play. As he walks slowly in front of Anila.
Yes, and as you walk through, a vendor pops in front of the two. Oh, pretty blue for the lady, perhaps, or a new cane for the man.
I believe that we're doing fine, but that cane does look a little bit rickety, darling. I'd love to buy you a gift for this special day.
No, as I've told you before, Anila, a man does not need newer and newer canes. Once someone finds the cane they need, it's the cane they'll use forever.
Until it's broken, but I could give you a new one, she presses.
As soon as he says that, Anila immediately thinks to the fact that she has felt like she has been discarded over and over in her life. First, not knowing her Air Genasi parents and being raised by mountain giants, and then by the mountain giants finally kicking her out when she has come of age, so that she goes to the forest and becomes a druid and learns how to learn the ways of the forest. She's filled with fire and anger and all of this, and this is why she is a lot of person. Fine, keep your cane, just like you keep me beside you. Sweet, sweet man.
I pat her shoulder. Well, can I see the selection? I mean, I'm not going to buy, but I would like to just check, you know.
Oh, yes, let's look.
Yes! And she does a small clip, and it rolls out a series of wares of sticks and canes and whole staffs in front of you of various colors of blues and greens, natural and unnatural.
Oh. I look at the unnatural ones.
Clearly.
Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Guidance.
That's a critical failure.
With that, you look at it and you go, this is truly something special. Clear and colored. It must be some rare crystal you've never seen before in your life. And the price tag, very hefty. Seems well worth it.
Anila, I know I just said that thing about how a man only needs one cane in his life. But, I mean, goddamn, this is the most beautiful cane I've ever seen. I mean, look at it. Look at the way it plays in the light. Oh.
Are you sure, darling? I'm assuming I can see that this is like this is not the case.
Go ahead and give me an insight check as well. Where'd you go? Sorry.
Insight. 19.
19. With a 19, you can tell this is just a plastic-colored cane that has clearly maybe been bedazzled by a 6-year-old at best.
Oh boy.
What do you think this is? Crystal diamond?
Oh.
It's gotta be diamond, right?
I'll tell you what. Since it's such a special day and there's so much wonderful things going on, I'm going to get you 2 canes today. And I turn to the vendor and I lean in and I say, listen, you. You try to fool this old man, but you can't fool me.
I would never.
I'll buy 2 of these canes today, but if I ever catch you trying to lie to an elderly person again, you'll have to deal with me, the Dreamwalker, Anila of the Air Genasi, raised by mountain giants, druid of the forest and full of fire. I'm a lot.
And she cowers beneath you, her eyes as wide as saucers. No, that's a fair price. Thank you, thank you.
Can I intimidate her into giving us the second cane for free?
Go and roll for it, my dear.
17.
Oh, easily. She's, here, and a third one just in case.
Oh,
Whoa!
kind of you.
That's BOGO Square. God, I love this festival.
And as you celebrate with your now 3 canes,
It's like,
because why not? The more the merrier.
as I said, more is more.
You hear a clamor in the distance as crowds begin to pour into the streets, and suddenly it makes way as you see, walking through almost a parade of their own, the Balladborn and their warden, making their way as crowds ooh and ah. Balladborn, how do you traverse these festival streets?
In such a graceful way. First of all, I think my thigh-high platform boots,
Sexy.
pink zebra print, make way and thrust through the ground. It's such force. It shakes the entire earth under me as I walk.
Whoa, thank God I have 2 canes.
I might have to grab your third.
Oh,
This is
God.
odd.
Accidentally kicking one of the canes from under.
Oh,
My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry
no,
about
it's
that.
all right. I have 3.
Okay. You solid. You solid. Solid. Trying to build a cabin. Traversing the crowd as myself, they split apart as they hear my graceful lute grow louder and louder as if to have an amplified electronic speaker of such. Biddly-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, skiddly-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, skiddly-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, skiddly-dee-dee-dee-dee, bitch.
Give me a performance check as you play your tune.
Oh!
This guy is the tpain of Atlanta.
What are we talking
We got an
here?
18 over here.
Oh, easily.
18 plus 6.
18?
18
Yeah,
plus
thank you.
6 with a 24. You quickly pull more people into the crowd. It becomes overwhelming as they begin to stack on one another, getting into the building so they can look out at the windows just to admire the performance you're putting on. Even a small child crumbling over this dirt that you have created, destroying the ground. Golly, you're the Balladborn. Can I get your autograph, please, sir?
Hell no. 60 schmeckles, bitch.
She searches her pockets and finding nothing, she turns to the warden. Oh, you, the warden, the one, the shield, the protector of the Balladborn. How strong are you, mister? Go ahead and introduce the warden to us.
Hello, I am Shenron, Dragonborn. If you don't know what that means, it basically means I'm a demigod. Half human, half dragon, demigod. I'm a demigod.
Absolutely not.
Anyway,
Sure.
anyway. as a demigod, I have the physique of a demigod. So, my horns, metallic gold. My spikes, a shimmering red. 18 pecs.
18.
How many?
18 pecs.
18?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And to not deny the masses of this physique, I'm only wearing a leather thong.
And you are a sight to see. Are you strong enough to pick up me, sir?
I can pick up anything. I am a demigod.
5 children run toward you. Roll a strength check for me.
Man's got a 6-foot torso.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going in this one? $17.
17. Not only do you pick these small children up, you can juggle them as you toss them into the air, creating a circus performance of sorts.
That can't be safe.
Do you see the children flying through the air?
May I drop them?
Wow, more children are jumping on. It's like when he's got
That's
4 kids
incredible.
going right now.
And it's to the beat of that very catchy song.
Bitch.
Oh, it's so catchy.
Also, does he have 18? Does he have an 18 pack or
I-
18 packs?
I
Both.
feel like he's got
Both?
Yes.
No, you don't ask how many nipples a man has.
That's what I'm trying to put
Just
together
wait
in
till
my
I tell
head.
you how many glutes I have.
You know, I don't think I want to know.
You can see them through my leather thong.
All right.
Oh, God.
During this juggle of kids, I'm not protected at all.
Stop the music and I will
this
drop
is-
them.
Whole crowd just. I got a whole. I'm just not protected.
Farik and I are going to wander our way, I think, toward I'm going to pull him over toward the children, both in awe and also like, someone going to drop a baby.
Yes.
I need an athletics check as you continue to juggle these children.
5 children now. Incredible.
Am I close enough to do
Magic.
Hit! Hit! That would be a 26.
Whoa!
6
Wow,
on
triplets
that.
just
we
jumped in there.
our first natural 20.
That's 20!
May I drop these babies now?
With that nat 20, you could do this for days. In fact, you pick up 5 more children on top of it as you throw them even higher, taller than the buildings, throwing these 10 children up. Ages, let's go with 5 to 15. I don't know.
I just want to
Why
make it
not?
clear, as a demigod, it's not weird that I'm juggling children.
Classic demigod behavior.
I mean, that's what I read about when I was a child.
From our Dreamwalkers and Balladborn, I need you all to roll a perception check for me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait.
21.
13.
21,
17.
17,
13.
13. With the 21, you will make eye contact first with the Balladborn, right? You don't quite notice yet, sir, in this moment, but you recognize the Balladborn clearly in all his celebrity, the big parades, the outpouring of love from the people, and you make your way over to him. You have never met him, but you certainly know of him. The crowds part for you, and you follow behind.
Great Balladborn! It is I, Anila, the Air Genasi, born of air, daughter of mountain giants, druid of the forest, full of fire. I am here to introduce myself and my partner Farik to the one who is even more. Even more is more.
True that. My name's Frank. You know, most of my people know me as Him Night Shamalama Ding Dong. Going in. Excuse my appearance as I do not have a shirt anymore, but that's okay because I'm fucking jacked. Okay? Not as much as Demigod over here, which is still juggling children for some reason. Not being protected at all. People are just coming up. I had a shirt on when I got here. Where is it now? not on me, because I've been getting torn asunder.
Can I scan the crowd to see if like someone tore his shirt off in their excitement?
Go ahead and give me an insight as you look for that specific person.
Natural 20.
A natural 20. You pick them out. A woman crying in tears, pieces of your shirt. I love you, Sir Knight Shabadong.
That's it.
I think she's getting more pleasure out of that shirt than you, so
She
just
can
let her
have
have it.
She can have it. She can have it. I don't know why anybody wears shirts anyways. We were born naked. Let's stay that way. Just seems very natural. Plus, my loot can rest right on my pecs. I can hold it up here now. Get a little bit of this action.
Playing a little
good.
bass.
Little bass,
playing a
little
bass,
slap of the bass.
slapping
Little slap.
slapping the loot.
Slap of the loot, man. But again, I am Him Knight Shamalama Ding Dong. Very nice to meet your acquaintance. I tried to do some kind of mix between a curtsy and a breakdance backspin real quick, just to show off, because you is also fine, and I want to make sure I can impress you as you walk up.
I'm going to give you an athletics check as you do all of those moves.
Solid on this.
So you've stretched today.
10.
Any modifier?
Ooh.
I hope.
Yeah, +4.
+1.
+4.
Plus
Four,
four.
yeah.
Plus 4. With a 14, it is enough. You're warming up. It's good.
And Anila clocks this, and she leans over to Varik and says, well, A for effort.
Not
Damn.
gonna- I knew to pull my cane up this time. He's not going to get me again.
Oh, that's my clever friend.
I'm swinging my boots high, just to and fro. The zebra skin boots all over the place. I'm doing my damnedest. Meanwhile, not getting any attention while this demigod is still juggling babies. I am not having a good time with this.
Yes, about that. Does he do this often?
He does not do this often. We do need to have a talk in my green room about how you keep taking the spotlight when we go places. You gotta stop this. You're meant to be a protector of the bar. You can't.
As Shinron the demigod, may I drop the children to facepalm at how frail my leader is?
As soon as he looks like he's about to drop them, I immediately cast Featherfall.
Because now you're dropping baby.
Excellent decision. As the children plummet quickly, not finding the hands that should be catching them. Those dragonborn claws are absent. They hover just above the ground slowly until softly hitting the dirt that the Balladborn had broken up earlier.
I hope you can use that strength for the purpose it's needed. We are here for the Balladborn, are we not?
I will always protect my frail friend.
So I hear.
Breathe slower with your extra canes in hand. You finally make your way to this group. Also noting the Balladborn. Now this is not your first Balladborn introduction.
No. Well, Mr. Him Knight Shamalama Ding Dong, I've known the previous Battleborn, and you seem of equal, if not better stuff.
This is true. I actually murdered the last Battleborn, but that's not why there's blood on my loot right now. I do have to clean that. Can I clean my loot just before anybody else comes up real quick? Just gonna clean this off.
I lean over to Varik and just say, did he just say what I thought he said?
Yes. Well, I think Balladborns are passed down in strange, archaic ways. Duels and the like, you know.
Right, of course.
I believe the histories, one time it was exchanged over a rock, paper, scissors match. You know,
Oh.
it goes different ways every generation.
I suppose this is much more humane, because no one can bear an eternal game of rock, paper, scissors.
Exactly.
Let me just update my lore real quick.
Yeah,
with
go ahead.
that.
You want to go ahead
Rock,
while
paper,
we
scissors.
write
paper,
more on the
scissors,
fly?
murder,
Until
Yeah.
the first ballad born by battle, it was decided by rock, paper, scissors.
Shinron whispers under his breath that
All clean.
Shamalama Ding Dong was in a corner hiding as I did the dirty.
You can't. You just can't
Interesting.
claim that. I don't see.
Go ahead.
No.
As you talk, a voice pierces through the vestibule noise. Think you can take on our food challenge? Someone like the greats of you all should have no problem. A portly woman with red, vibrant hair as wild as flat fire walks out with a messy apron hiding up a patched up dress. Come on, it'll earn me a pretty penny with a celebrity like you all giving it a go. And she unveils a table of a ton of 4-foot-long hot dogs and nachos. The savory and salty combo lures you close, and you can tell these are delectable. If you can finish these before our champion, the Wiener Wanderer Stettler, you can have free food and drink for the rest of the festival.
I'm definitely torn because, on one hand, this looks rather disgusting to me, but on the other hand, I will never be challenged to be the slowest one to eat a wiener.
Yes.
I will go in with gusto if I see my compatriots begin.
Well, I've been known to put away a wiener or two, so let's do it.
I'm known across the lands as the #1 glizzy gobbler. Never to be afraid of a challenge. Let's do it.
I don't know if you've ever heard of the triple barrel shaboing boing, but I am the champion of said boing boing.
Wait, you're him?
It's him!
Oh my God!
That's amazing!
Oh, we may be fucked up. I'm scared now. Okay. No, let's do it. Let's still do it.
As the four of you take your seat at a high table, easy for the crowds to see, from behind a large curtain, a man, almost the size of buildings, a half giant, indeed it seems, steps out with broad shoulders, a baby-like face, and a stupid grin, looking at the four of you. Hey, I'm Stettler.
Hi.
Hello?
Are you playing too?
I'm the Wiener Wonder, he says, and he sits down, and the whole stage shakes a bit.
Oh,
I'm ready to eat. Are you?
This is
This
uncomfortable.
feels rigged now.
And the portly woman stands up again. Perfect, let's get this started. All right, let's roll for initiative just to get us in order as we tackle our dog guzzling contest.
Okay. 21 for Varik.
21,
12.
12,
That's up. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
That's
shit.
yeah, sorry.
Plus the 2, so 19.
Yeah, oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Yeah, so we got 19.
19. Solid. Shinron, what are you working with? Roll that magic.
Plus 2. 21.
21 as well.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Me and the demigod, all right. 90-year-old man and a demigod.
I see you, old man.
Stettler, rolling a 22, is
Ooh.
eager to begin. I love food. As he sits down and takes that 4-foot hot dog into his hand. And he slides it
God
down.
damn.
Yeah.
That snake throat easily, as if it's just perfectly fit
Oh my
on
God.
that end.
So many jokes, so little time.
Dude is a beast. He's on it. He's
I've never
Probably
seen
a
anything
couple
like
glizzies.
this.
I'm suddenly so happy that I rolled such low initiative.
Navarie, as a monk, you're hired Stex. You will go first with the 21. How do you want to handle this feast in front of you?
So I'm gonna, I pull out a pair of silverware that Varik always has on him, and I'm just gonna cut the hot dogs up as fast as I can. Sorry, my teeth aren't as good as they used to. And I'm just gonna I'm going to use my monk-like dexterity to gently or quickly cut the hot dog into smaller pieces and nom them as fast as possible.
Absolutely. Let's see how many of that dog you can shove into your mouth.
Okay.
Give me a dex, and we will see.
All
also,
right.
who brings their own cutlery to a restaurant?
A 95-year-old man who doesn't trust that you cleaned it well enough. That's 18.
18, setting the mark for a solid. You manage to quickly get down that hot dog. Next up, Shinron. You are also quite skilled at this. How do you handle? What is your strategy for taking down a 4-foot wiener?
Well,
God.
after witnessing the giant baby man person handle the 4-foot-long hot dog with ease, I enter a rage.
Wow.
Oh.
I enter a rage because no one, absolutely no one, handles a triple barrel shaboing boing better than Shinron the demigod.
Okay. As you go into this, going into your rage for the first time, you glow, right? Those tendrils expand, those horns grow larger. It's not a pill, it's all natural. All right? I'm going to have you roll with your bite.
Wait, say it again?
So I'm going to have you roll with your bite. Under your attack, you have form of the beast. I want you to use that bite. That is going to give you +6 on your roll, the big one. Yeah,
There it is.
magic. Bless the die.
I say we count it.
20!
A 20 are dirty, 20 on hand.
Wow.
It is excellent. You are faster than Varik as you manage to allow it to slide down your throat. Many a dog you have
technically
had.
26. Yes, 26 technically.
Technically, it's a 26 because he didn't add his
Oh.
modifier.
Oh, I
that's a-
thought it was already plus.
No,
you
no,
had
no,
a
no.
nat
That is
20?
Nat
his
20.
second nat 20 of the game.
Man.
That is a nice die. Don't
Triple
let
barrel
anyone take
shaboing
that from
boings
you.
ain't got shit on me.
It's crazy.
My apologies with that nat 20. Not only are you beating Stetler and Varik, you are already into your nachos. Face in. You are skilled. You have set the bar high. In fact, so much so that Stetler is confused and shocked, and he's going to have disadvantage on his next turn. You have thrown him off, sir. Him night, Shamalam Dong.
That's him. That's him.
Put that down, sir.
That 4-foot wiener looks at you, imposing in size. Will you bring it to your lips?
See, you guys are going out this about this all wrong. So, here's where you guys are slowing down at. I'm gonna use my intelligence here.
Okay.
You guys are chomping away, you know? You're cutting it up, you're gumming it, you know what I mean? You're doing all that stuff. Him night is going the other way. He's going up. He's going up.
Don't look
There's
at me while you do
There's no
it.
chewing. There's no choking. There's no swallow. Just up.
Straight to the bloodstream.
He's going up. That's what I'm doing. There was no rule set on how to consume these. There was no direction set. It didn't say it had to go in top and out bottom. It's not a one-way street, buddy.
Oh, what am I gonna have you roll for this?
Yeah, what's the stat for?
Reverse hot dog.
Yeah, exactly. Unclenching.
Constitution.
First, I'm gonna have you end up rolling 2 die. First one, I want you to roll a history if you have done this before. Is it used to this? How big is the opening?
At least hot dog size. Gotta get that.
So let's see with your history.
I don't want to be uneven.
Regardless of what he rolls,
This
I
is
know
important.
it's
This
big
is an
because when he
important
farts, it goes.
Big roll.
It's a big, huge roll.
plus the 3.
Yeah, so that's 18.
18. Oh, you're pretty skilled. You have done this before.
do
Feels
this.
almost even comfortable.
I do this shit.
Yes. Yes.
Just look at us dead in our eyes. I do this shit. I do
I'm
this.
going to agree with you. A Constitution throw is at hand.
Oh.
Let's see as you stuff your inside pocket.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
It's real bad.
What do we got?
+0.
+0. That's great. That's great.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta hear it.
Can I roll again?
Fun notes.
Out
For
of
the
5.
4 of you.
Out of 5.
For the 4 of you, you share 3 luckies. The catch is you have to roll that plush die with the help of an audience member.
Yes.
Would you like help?
I
as you
need
try
to use
guide
this
your
lucky. I
wiener
do
into
not
your
want this
Need
thing.
to use this lucky
I
For
need
this-
to use this one.
on this?
I don't want this thing breaking off in my body.
Go pick up that die.
Who wants to go for it?
Grab
You
the
want to
other
help
die.
him do
You know
this?
Come on. Come on.
Perfect. On that
Other than-
end, we will hand over.
I got an advantage. This is my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, please.
You're
Got your Roman Reigns.
Bless.
Action figures. Very nice.
Roll it on anywhere on the ground. I don't
Yes.
think it'll
Okay,
land
here we
on
go.
that table.
Make sure it rolls.
Give it some height.
Oh.
What's the
Save
thing?
your dad's Save your dad's beehole. Save your dad's beehole.
Oh, we're so close to an actual.
Oh!
Let's go. Let's go. We must protect this house. We must protect this house.
No, no. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah. We are family.
God damn.
Success
Unbelievable.
runs in the family, and you easily know where that hole is. That 4-foot dog slides up there. In fact, there's so much room, you begin stuffing the nachos up there as well.
What?
No leaking.
I understood the first one, the nachos.
It's a package deal.
It stays in there nice and tight. That seals up as you hold it in.
It's like a microwave.
You heat it up.
It stings. It stings a little.
If they were cold before, they are not now. Anila with our 12. You see this display of gluttony. What would you like to do?
Well, you know, I'm torn. On one hand, I want to give this to the Ballad-born because that was an incredibly creative use of his physical circumstances.
Very talented.
I am also very competitive. And so, she whisks her hand up and transforms into her wild shape of a giant snake.
Oh.
She then looks him in the eye,
Wow.
unhinges her jaw,
Gotta be the glizzy.
and swallows the nachos, the 4-foot-long wiener, the plates, half the table. She just swallows it all.
Wait, my third cane. No.
Third game.
And this table is almost gone. Stettler beginning to cry as you have ruined his favorite competition. The crowd, though, goes wild at the display you have created, seeing nothing so amazing in their life. Truly a display clearly worthy of the celebrity titles you all hold at hand. And even our round portly woman, oh my gosh, as she looks at you all. Now, just as the fun feels like it has begun, a ruckus emerges from out of sight. You hear screaming as a kangaroo with a beak and wings, a kegelroo, if you will, happens to fly up on the stage that you are. In fact, it's a well-known individual. Sir Thongford arrives, creating a commotion. Sir Thongford.
Got theme music.
What's up, you glizzy gobblers? I am Sir Thongford, the Keegaroo, mixed with kangaroo and eagle. The right side was plucked down by giants with tweezers, and I'm a little bow-legged. So to let you guys know, I saw that, and it's nasty. You're disgusting, by the way.
It's nasty.
You are disgusting.
It's
Okay.
still in there.
I can teach
And
you.
you're
not to-
weak.
What?
You're mincing your glizzies.
Well,
Who
yeah,
minces a glizzy?
a 90-year-old man.
I slither over in front of Barik and I rear my head up and I hiss.
Oh, just move your body like a snake, I guess. Okay, cool.
As you do that, roll for intimidation. Jeez,
I'm
Sir
a-
Thongford, I'd like you to counter with insight as you
Okay.
try to see through this snake.
15.
15 is what you must beat. Or you will
Need
be.
your help, guys. We're gonna count to 3. And every time you count, I'm going to say that thong. Because you will heed the words of this thong.
Come on.
Sir Thongford. Are you ready? That thong.
There's something in that dice.
Well, I'll be.
Oh,
That looks like a nat 20, doesn't it?
didn't even try.
With that nat 20, you are not intimidated. In fact, you have a warning that you share. You know that's pressing on your mind. None of this bothers you.
None of this scares me. Not you taking glizzies up your rectum. Not you
Solid.
mincing your whatevers. Not you turning into a snake to inhale your glizzy. Especially the throat goat over here.
The throat goes.
So therefore, I have something that's more scary than all of this. Queen Valora and her dreams is tearing everything apart. It's messing up my crops. All of my vegetables look like cuphead enemies. And I have mini-tars running everywhere. I don't know what to do. And I need you guys to wake her up. Can you please help me with that?
Oh, I got you.
Well, you need to use the bathroom first. So
I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
let you
Yeah,
fly.
y'all go ahead. I'm gonna be 5 minutes behind you. I got.
Sir Senior Citizen, how long does it take you to eat your glizzy?
Well, I'm about halfway through, so by the time he's done ejecting, I should be finished and ready to go.
What is he injecting? What he injected?
Oh, he's ejecting.
Yeah, this should be.
I need to know.
This is gonna be projectile. Yeah, I'm just gonna 90 degrees this whole thing and just shoot it straight out the back. This should be fine. It's gonna come out the same way it went
So
in,
you
so
have
this
a
should
new
be
Street
fine.
Fighter move. Blizzukin. Got you. Okay, got you. How long is it going to take you to turn back to your form?
I just drop my wild shape and I stare at him with one eyebrow arched.
Boom.
I'm always ready.
Must be the Rock's auntie. Got your eyebrow up. Okay. Throat goat.
You will refer to me as demigod.
Throat goat. Got it.
I challenge you to a glizzy competition.
You can have that.
You lay down that threat in the middle of his warning, as indeed the lore has fallen asleep. From our Dreamwalkers, I need you to roll a survival check real quick for me. And as you do, you sense panic erupting from the outskirts of Heppo.
23.
23.
22.
With a 22,
That's
both
rock.
of your tattoos begin to light up on end. You feel the sensation. Indeed, the lore has fallen to sleep. And in fact, the panic begins to arise quicker as from high in the sky, like meteors falling down, minotaurs. But as they get closer,
It's coming.
mini-tars, as they're not as large as you notice, as tiny 2-inch minotaurs, mini-tars, fall down, landing amongst you, hordes of them covering as they run up on that end Does a 13 hit you, Balladborn?
Get these little things off of me.
It does.
As it does, two tiny Minotaurs deal 2 points of damage as with their toothpick swords, they stab at your big toe. On that end, ooh, a dirty 20 to our warden. Does that hit?
Oh, wait. Oh, no. 14. Yes.
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 You are also going to take 2 points of piercing damage. Now, you are going to take half of that because you were raging earlier. So you will take 1 point of damage on end.
So you're a raging throat goat god.
Ouch. Listen, Mr. Thongford, we know you're on the retired Olympics team for Alantara for glizzy eating.
Nobody needed to know that.
As you continue to talk, more and more Minotaurs fall down, covering the ground, erupting the city in chaos. I need everyone to roll perception checks for me real quick.
Please, your help is much needed. Oh, you suck.
10.
Oh, you suck too.
10,
They are twins over here.
8,
16.
16, 4. The 16 is the only one that succeeds. You smell it first. A putrid sound that burns the nostril hairs. And then you see it. Flying squirrels propelled through the air uncontrollably by endless amounts of farts. They fill the sky as they zigzag back and forth, their furry little bodies screaming out as they
What?
cannot control
What?
that which expends from their anus. They scream.
These farts smell so bad.
Creatures!
Oh,
Sweet creatures!
God.
Who has done this to them?
These are the Lord's dreams, Balladborn. We have to go.
Give me one of them canes. This is
Help!
They're 1 for 3 if you want your own. Yeah, but no. Two.
You're doing
Help!
Sir Kegelroo.
It is Sir Thongford, the
Sorry.
Keegaloo.
Yes.
As a wise one once said, you must heed that thong.
I'm not opposed to
We
that.
will.
No, you will what?
Heed the funk.
The thong! That thong! The thong! Thong!
Got it. Yes.
Dun it, dun it.
We will heed the thong and
Not
it's
the thong, that!
that
thong! The thong!
thong.
Thong!
All right, yes.
He
We will
that
heed.
song. When the minute
He
would
did.
go,
Baby.
that
He did
thong,
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 thong, thong.
Shinron stands
There it
in
is.
confusion because Thongford isn't even wearing a thong.
It's been
Are we eating that?
Impossible.
You know why you're being so nosy? I don't even wear any underwear.
Look,
Ball juice everywhere. You want to know anything else?
ball juice.
Thongford,
Swinging by my leg.
As you continue to stay here, I need everyone to roll con saving throws as those
Don't look me in
farts
the eyes.
become nauseous, almost poisoning the air itself. Those squirrels have eaten broccoli or something else before this.
11.
11,
13.
13,
what are we rolling?
On?
con,
6.
6.
Which one is it?
Are you?
Yes.
What do you live this
19.
long?
What?
How do you
15?
live this
19.
long?
19.
Dream
All
match.
right. With a DC of 12, our two Dreamwalkers, you are going to take 4 points of damage as you breathe that in. It burns
Fart
on
damage?
end. Now, for our two that saved, you will take half damage on that. Still 2 points of damage. So our Balladborn and our Warden, you will take 2 damage. Sir
We have to
Thongford.
get away from this Kegelroo.
We gotta
all right?
get away.
We gotta go.
Sir Thongford, suddenly those tiny little Minotaurs begin to stack up, forming a larger Minotaur, and they try to chase you off the stage. You must run and flee to protect yourself.
Watch the ball juice.
The run.
Gotta hit that. I don't want to get killed by no Minotaurs. Nope.
Someone get
We didn't heed
Mr.
the
Thongford
thong.
some
We didn't
thongs.
heed the thong. We didn't heed the thong.
Dreamwalkers, give me a survival check. Do you know where you must go? And remember, you have advantage as you are connected to Valor.
19.
Woo!
25.
19
Okay.
and a 25. In fact, earlier those
Liam.
tattoos, more is more, and the angry sheep, you feel them pulsating as they move along your body, now pulling you towards the outer curtains, so that way you may exit out and follow through to where you see an open field. Who would like to go first as you leave this city, leading our party?
I'll do it. Listen, all of you, I may be gorgeous, but I'm a little bit squishy, so someone stay close, would you?
I'm close. I have my loots and my massive pectorials.
Yes, so we hear.
Yes. So you shall see for the rest of this campaign.
And Demigod, we definitely need you. You have to leave the children behind. You can't bring all the children you were juggling earlier.
A wise man once said, fuck them kids.
And so you do, leaving them behind. And you run out of this town and you find yourself in an open field, vast until you look along the horizon and it is cracked open, a giant mouth of a chasm, teeth lashing on the inside, and a mere edge where a bridge crosses, broken, shattered, and two kobolds can be seen bickering on end loudly, one old and feeble, wearing patchy purple clothes, and the other much younger on end, and a cowbell in hand. Introduce yourselves, dear kobolds. We hear you bickering. What is it that you say?
Shut up. You always say this every time I'm out in the beautiful afternoon playing my cowbell.
Well, if you wasn't always playing the goddamn cowbell every freaking morning, every evening, supper time, when you have that cowbell in your hands, it makes me want to murder you. Every
You want to
time.
murder me because of my
Every
cowbell?
time.
My cowbell?
Your cowbell.
Can you hear my cowbell?
I have no problem with the cowbell. I'd actually like to jump on a collab record.
Why do you hate my cowbell so much, huh?
Yo, what?
My cowbell. My cowbell.
Gentlemen,
So subtle.
we are dreamwalkers. We escort the Balladborn here to the top of the mountain to wake Valor.
How is it you're gonna
Would
get
you-
to the mountain? You don't see the bridge?
Yes, it's broken. Do you know what happened? Do you know how we can cross?
I don't know. It's been like that for years. They don't
Shut up.
even maintain it. What are you talking about? You're always giving me stuff about your stupid cowbell.
I love my cowbell. It's the best cowbell I've
I
ever
can
had.
tell you love your cowbell. You won't put it down. It's always freaking
You're
playing.
jealous.
What?
You want to turn to my cowbell.
I kind of do.
I knew it.
Hey, have you guys
Let me see the
been?
cowbell.
Have you guys just been here? Just
Shut
in this?
up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, that's the Balladborn you're talking to.
For our Dreamwalkers, I'd love for the two of you roll perception. And remember, you have advantage. You know the path.
Oh, 13.
16.
16. The 16 is what will trick it. You notice as these two yell, the bridge behind them is falling apart. More of those planks begin to fall. In fact, it becomes twisted and knotted, even sometimes turning into small snakes or rodents before trying to resume its original form, struggling to stay tethered to the other side.
Did you say turning into small snakes and rodents? Did I hear that correctly? The
Yeah.
bridge is turning into small. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So there is a bridge we can cross. It's just slowly turning into snakes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Maybe
It's fine, it's fine. It's everything.
maintained their
Fine, fine.
side of the bridge, it wouldn't be happening.
This was your grandfather's bridge. You was supposed to handle this from now on.
Oh, because it was my grandpappy?
Your grandpappy passed away and he passed it to you. Why is the bridge always looking like this? Is it like, what, 3 planks left on there?
I don't know if you know this, but I got a lot of time to spend using my cowbell.
Oh, yeah, I
And
noticed.
I don't got time to
Excuse
do
me.
anything.
I see that one of these fine gentlemen is a procure of music. May there be some kind of musical way to bring this bridge back?
Oh my goodness, more friggin' music!
up.
Jesus Christ! It's driving me crazy.
Dreamwalkers, I'm going to have you roll a perception yet again, especially with that proposal of music, seeing how they react to it.
15.
15.
22.
15 and a 22, both of them. You notice in their
Let
lull,
me have one.
the bridge stays stable, but the minute the two kobolds' energy flares up, their relationship becomes vile. That bridge shakes again. As they calm down, the bridge calms down.
I'm gonna walk up to this young fellow.
Our ancient old kobold.
Our ancient old kobold. Hello, darling. I see that you are a purveyor of the cowbell. I mean, everybody knows everything's better with more cowbell, right?
Correct. That is correct.
More
Yes.
cowbell. I've had it every day.
I missed that one. Sorry. That one over there, that one's got the cowbell. I'm confused.
It's got the cowbell. It's got the
I
cowbell.
walked over to the one with the more cowbell. Everyone knows everything's better with more cowbell.
That is correct.
And I don't know if you know this, but we happen to be traveling with the greatest musician in all of
Which one?
Atalantara.
Which one?
This gentleman over here in the with the lute.
With
Who
these
was this
nachos
again?
up
The
his butt.
baby Bjorn?
The
Not the
ballad
baby.
form.
I'm not the baby Bjorn.
Ballad
I'm-
Bjorn, okay.
And good, wise sir. My dear wise companion would agree with you that sometimes the cowbell can be, well, a bit much on the ear.
Excuse me?
Just harder for elderly people.
Thank you.
Harder for our wise elders, but not for us.
If you can't hear, then what's the problem?
It's the vibration, darling. But trust me, there is a middle place for all of us. If we allow the ballad-born to join you in song, in perfect harmony, it will be easier on our older companions' ears, and all of us will be happier. More cowbell, less pain, beautiful music, win, win, win.
I have the perfect song. Is your cowbell ready?
Yes.
Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new.
That was sweet.
Thank you.
Give me a performance
That's
check.
a little more bearable than
I'm going to cast guidance on the ballad-born as I do. Come on, darling. You can do this.
For that guidance, you'll get an extra D4 roll to add on top of it.
+6. We got 20 over here, baby.
Well, dirty 20, and then you can add a D4.
The dirty 20.
A dirty
And add
20.
D4,
Add that D4 on top of it. Get that tiny little pokey one that would hurt
Yeah,
to
right
step
there we
on.
go.
Yeah.
A dirty 20. We love a dirty
Plus-
20. They're exciting. More fun that way.
+1.
21.
A 21.
Really thought I was gonna.
It
show out
is
there.
compelling on end. You hear this tune, Mr. Crumpet, our old kobold, and it feels a little nice actually on end. You might even begin swaying that geriatric hip of yours.
You know what? This ain't so bad. It's a little bearable, you know, when it's not just the friggin' cowbell, you know?
Gotta collab. Gotta collab. Collabs always
yeah.
work. Collabs.
You know what? It ain't going too bad.
And as you continue that song, more planks begin to rise up from below, clacking into place. The bridge begins to straighten out, but it is not quite yet perfect on end.
Diddly-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That's that shit I don't like. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That's that shit I don't like. Bang,
What do you
bang.
think? How do we complete it? Do they need to hug or something?
Oh, I would like to cast Charm Person on this lovely ornery fellow over here. Do I have to do anything? Or does he make a save? Okay, he needs to make a wisdom save of 14. And if that thing rolls 20 again, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
When you pick up, you squish it a little bit.
Just waited.
Your wisdom is a +0 because you're that wise. Yeah. So roll it and roll it well.
Don't do it again.
All right.
A 5. right.
All right, all right.
Anila, tell us what it looks like as you cast Charm Person.
I continue to move over to him to convince him, and as I'm talking, I'm just moving my hand a little bit like this and putting it around his face in a loving, daughterly way, and saying, darling, don't you think it's wonderful? Do you think that you could help him build this back?
You know what, sweetheart? It's this is actually pretty decent. I could go on like this.
And indeed,
Uh,
Crumpet, you feel more amicable to your young cowbell
Dunk,
friend.
dunk, dunk, dunk,
there's the
dunk.
dogs. Yep. Let's hear more of it.
Okay. I love you, Grandpa.
And as they remedy their friendship, maybe even giving the most beautiful hug.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tender,
That's a good
keeping
hug.
the hands up high, very respectful. Oh, kiss.
There you go.
And even the best handshake we've seen.
The best handshake.
Oh,
Yeah.
tricky.
Touch peepees.
Yes. And
This is a suggestion. I could roll for it.
yeah.
But that's
And even maybe our best coordinated dance.
yeah. Yeah.
So smooth,
That's
so
definitely-
fluid. They dance their way off, now having their merrily partnership amended. And in fact, the bridge clicks in place. All the planks there, no snakes, no rodents to be found. And I need to know which brave soul will cross first to test the planks.
I got this.
We need you alive, darling.
Shirts off, boots thigh high. I got this. If anybody's gonna test the structural integrity of this whole place, it's these goddamn boots.
I actually agree.
Yes.
I actually agree. He is the most frail, so he should be able to gingerly walk across the bridge.
That's very kind of you to offer your Balladborn first, Warden. How kind and appropriate of you.
Strong and appropriate work.
I want to make sure I'm understanding the visual correctly. Him, Knight, Shamadong. I noticed you described the shirtless and the tall, high boots. Are you wearing pants? I don't want to assume.
I'm pretty much tucked into my boots.
Okay, just everything.
Because everything's just tucked into one of the
Everything's
boots.
tucked in. One on one side, the other on the, yeah.
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 I'm Yosemite Salmon it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Perfect.
visual I wasn't prepared for.
Yosemite salming it. I didn't know that was a verb.
Yeah, I'm just going one side, one per,
Yeah.
you know?
One per.
That actually explains how easily it was for you to just reach around and
Right,
Yeah.
right.
yeah,
This
very
is,
true,
you gotta,
very
you gotta, hey, you gotta be prepared for a glizzy contest all times, you know?
Indeed. So our Balladborn will walk first. Who's walking second?
I'll follow a close second.
Anila, you walk a close second, keeping right on the high heel boots of our Balladborn. Who shall be third?
Demigod?
I will anchor. I will anchor.
Oh, you'll anchor. All right. Thank you. I'm going to gingerly walk across, creating a lot of space as I go very slowly. All right. Sorry.
Would
What?
you like to hop on my back and we go together?
You want to carry me?
Oh!
I'm not above a carry.
Just you must you must give someone your third cane though.
What?
You must give someone your third cane.
Oh, well, okay. Do you want it?
I'll hold it. I'll hold
All right, you can hold it.
it. Thank you.
And so you gain his extra stick to hold in. It's good to have somebody else to hold your stick
When
for
you
you.
say it like
Gotta have
that,
that.
Yes.
Gotta have that.
Yes.
When-
Go ahead and give me an athletics as you hoist this monk on your
Do
back.
not drop me, please.
Oh, boy.
18.
Oh.
18.
18. You pull him up and he sits there easily
Oh, we're
on your
piggybacking it.
back.
Okay,
Yeah. Wait,
piggyback.
do you want
No, he wanted the baby carry.
wanted
I
to
saw
pray-
that.
I
wanted- yeah.
baby carry
Oh, the
back
Bjorn.
or like on the shoulder?
Would you like to get on my shoulders?
Oh, I was hoping to be cradled.
Oh, no problem.
Yes,
no problem.
there it is. Thank you.
Nice. Feel safe.
I might sneak in a quick nap while we walk over.
I also saved a 4-foot hot dog for the ride. So
Oh, fantastic!
there you go.
Feed it to him.
There you go.
Yes, indeed, that works. Now, Balladborn, you are leading this. As you walk closer towards the mountain, at the foot of it, your path leads under an ancient stone archway. And in the distance, you see that mountain range, beautiful in colors, ranging in different hues. But they move and shift quickly as if dancing to their own accord. They zigzag back and forth. And even you, familiar with the mountains themselves, you know this is treacherous. This would be difficult to cross. But your eyes fall down, and in front of you, in this open clearing before the mountain path, you see a pedestal with a small chest in front.
Oh. Well, this is curious.
I'd like to let someone else open this.
Can I make a perception check? Can we all make perception checks to see what we see?
Absolutely. Everyone can make a perception check as you observe.
Oh, and can I will guide myself.
Wait, what?
Because it's touch. I'm going to use guidance on myself.
Oh, yes, yes. Cast guidance on yourself. Good choice.
Oh boy.
And perception, we have advantage, right?
Perception, our dreamwalkers have advantage.
15.
15.
I got a 6.
A 6? That's okay. You're kind of cross-eyed right now.
Yeah, I'm not doing a good job.
18.
18.
18.
18 as well. For everyone except the Balladborn.
This is why I don't want to open the chest, because all I'm thinking about is the way this whole area looks. I bet the strip clubs in this bitch is lit. And I'm not worried about this pedestal with the chest. I'm worried about the chest that's inside the spot.
Yeah.
I know what's going on in here. That's what I'm worried about.
You're focused out there doing your own thing. The rest of you notice, though, that chest moves a little bit
Oh, dear.
and starts to see a little drool coming out the side of it.
Balladborn, darling, I would move a little bit slower toward this chest. It is not what it seems.
Still really not wanting to open this thing. But let's move slow. Is there a lock?
There is not a lock
There's
on it.
not a lock.
Do I tell him?
Lord Shamadon,
should.
I would like
I mean,
to
I
advise
want
you.
him to have the experience. You know, you can only learn by growing. There's the intelligence about how to do a thing, and then there's the wisdom not to do it. And he has to learn how to. Oh, yes, fine, it's our job.
Yes.
I run over and grab his hand before he even goes close to it and say, "It's not to touch, darling. This is often known as a mimic in our world. Something that is not exactly as it seems."
Yes.
I'm gonna be knowing about the mimics.
I'm gonna take my third cane back. Sorry, I need it for a second, and just chuck it at the chest.
Roll to attack.
Okay. Oh, that's an 18.
Ooh, with an
thank God.
18. You sling that cane across. Tell me how you hit it.
I think I'm looking at the drool and being like, all right, so if that's the crease, and I wanted to choke on it, and I chuck it, essentially like kind of like a side hook, but it's like a javelin right into what I think is the split.
Absolutely. Roll damage for me.
Okay.
As you hit, it screeches out, losing its form. It opens up, and giant teeth and a lashing tongue escapes it.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Hell
As you
yeah.
Whack it on end, leaving a nasty mark in the side of it. It screeches out.
Oh, shit! That's what I said.
It looks unpleasant, but it shakes and jumbles on top of that pedestal, looking around, lashing, looking awful, but still there. The rest of you, what would you like to do as that mimic guards the pedestal?
Well, we could kill it. We could move around it. We could do all sorts of things. Anyone ideas?
I immediately jump in front of the frail Balladborn, Lord Shamadon, and draw my sword to protect him.
Yes! Pull that sword out. Roll to attack as you wield it against this juvenile mimic.
21.
21! Tell me how you wield that sword as it hits your opponent.
Well, being a demigod,
You can't keep leading with that.
the way that I wield my sword, flicking it up and down, as I know what I'm going to do to this monster to protect my frail but lively friend, Lord Shamadan.
Jeez.
I raise my sword, spin it downward, jump into the air like Michael Jordan, grab it with the second hand,
Nice.
and my sword is so powerful I just drop it on its head.
Ah.
And so you do, and it pierces inside, and that mimic fades away, successfully destroying this mimic.
Good job.
Ow.
Very well
I
done.
like.
As you demolish it, that pedestal rises up from the ground, smoke emerging from it, and along its side are 7 beautiful crystals of various colors, orange and purple, red, yellow, all around it.
Ooh, shinies.
Right. I'm taking these. I'm gonna take all these. I need these. I need all of these. Nobody else can use them.
Just take a moment, darling. Now remember, the last time you almost did it, it almost took your hand off.
You always do this.
I always do this because nobody checks mimics to see if it's mimicking shit on the inside first. And maybe some of these were on the inside, but now I got room in my boots for crystals. Everybody else has to do shit. You got 3 canes. You're a snake at some points. You don't even have hands. You're a demigod. You got to protect all of us. I'm the only one with pockets, so to say. So,
Well, you have one
I'm
big
taking all
pocket.
these.
We've learned you have one big pocket in the back.
we got one big pocket
Yeah,
still.
you got
Still
one.
filled with the hot dog and nachos?
It's gone. It's
Okay.
gone. That was projected before we
You just
before
let
we
that
even left.
leak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, Paladborn, there may be some use for these crystals. I have a fleeting memory of the last time I was here with the previous Battleborn, who you, of course, killed. Can I do make a perception check on these crystals?
Absolutely, and roll with advantage as a
And
Dreamwalker.
guidance.
And you have guidance.
And guidance. Wow. 21 plus 3 equals 24.
24! You
all time.
feel very familiar. In fact, those tattoos, the tiny sheep at the very tip of your fingers, pulls you towards one of the crystals. You pick up the yellow one, and in your hand, it begins to shake. Even so, with that score, you also notice on the ground there are other stones, slightly covered from many years, covered in grass and vines, but quite similar with a hole in each one. 7 in total.
So does this mean we're supposed to put the things in the holes?
It feels like we need to put things in holes, which is something we do well.
I can see us putting the things in the holes, but I'm just saying I haven't gotten paid for the performance I was coming to do in the first place. Because, you know, the reason we even came into town was because I was supposed to perform, but now we're on this adventure. You know what? Put the things in the hole. Don't worry about it. I just want everybody to keep that in mind for later.
Are we sure these aren't 7 orange balls?
I don't bar for free.
Say that again.
Are we sure these aren't 7 orange balls?
These are not 7 orange balls. I'm sure you have 7 orange balls of your own.
As Shinron, the demigod, I do.
That's, as a demigod, you
collect
can
them
have
quite
as
often.
many balls as you want.
I collect them quite often.
You swing them around as much as you want.
Anila is aware that we are running out of time to get to Valor. We have to do this quickly, dear friend.
Are there 7 crystals?
Yes.
Are they red, orange, yellow,
Blue, green.
blue, green, indigo, and violet?
They are.
Oh shit! I know
our
this
dear
one.
friend. Yes, we remember him from
I
last
did
time.
this one back in the day. You
got this
one. Yeah, I would like to place the crystals in the order of red, orange, yellow, indigo.
No, red, orange, yellow,
Green?
blue.
Blue, indigo, and violet.
Yes.
Gangster.
This is why we're a team. We're a set. We go together.
Gangster. This is good. This is good.
Yes.
I'm going to assume this is great. I'm just going to play a little song while you guys do this.
Oh, incredible. Thank you.
Give us a tune as you begin to play and sing your song out loud, Balladborn, as you bless this. As we insert more things into holes.
Ski ye.
What tune feels appropriate with this insertion?
I'm sorry. Give me a second. Got the body of a goddess. Got eyes but a pecan brown. I see you, girl.
The red crystal slides in. Red butterflies emerge, flying high into the sky above. Warden, you put in the next one, dipping that orange girthy crystal slightly and gently into it. It emerges with orange butterflies as well, flying high above. And so we do this again with yellow. Diving in with that crystal, sliding in as if it's been there before, yellow butterflies. And then we have green as that green crystal comes into place. More green butterflies, then blue on top of it as they emerge to join the fluttering above. Indigo finds its way in, and finally, violets. Violets, the final crystal, placed in, it almost clicks as up above all 7 collections of rainbow butterflies fly high. I need one of you to roll an animal handling check, or if you would like to help each other out, many of you may roll animal handling.
You know about, what are you?
I only got
+2. I mean, I'll give it a shot, shit.
18.
18.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Nat 1 over here. But I got a 22, so.
22.
There you go.
Shit.
15.
I got one. I got one.
That's right, baby.
3 of the party successfully engages in the butterflies. You move and dance with them. Even you, Warden, how do you interact? Yes, naturally, with the butterflies. And they sync with you, landing on you. Balladborn, you accidentally step on a few as you crush them into a paste under your heel.
Oh,
but for the
shit,
rest,
cuz.
those butterflies are enamored with your moves. They sway and turn, creating a cyclone above of rainbow before they burst out along the path, creating a zigzag across, stiffening the movement of the mountains, freezing them in place as you have now created a rainbow road, safer for you to traverse this difficult terrain of mountain.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Balladborn, it is time. It is time. The path is clear for you. Please, lead on.
Stomping with the grace of a goddamn beast. I'm traversing this rainbow road. Going down, still expelling some of the leftover glizzy that was still in my ass a little bit.
Whoa, okay, all right, sorry.
Look out, there's a little bit.
Everybody kind of walk to the right a little bit. Walk to the right side.
All right,
Walk to
you
the
got
right
it.
side.
Yeah,
Walk to the right side.
Okay, all right.
Going down this road. I'm too tired. Can I get carried now? I don't want to. Is this? They didn't say how long this is going to be. You've been here to protect me this whole time. I ain't got shit from you this whole time.
You always
What's
do
been
this.
going on?
You always do this.
People get carried. Babies getting. I got nothing from you.
Every time.
This has been a day, man. This has been a day
Every
between
time
us.
we go to wake up the goddess, you put glizzies inside of you, and then I have to carry you.
It worked this time. I didn't break anything off. It actually went all the way up. We're here now. We got this. If I could just get carried, I think that was the last bit of glizzy.
May I do an athletics check? Because I'm a little tired from carrying the old man.
All of a sudden, he's not a
Right.
demigod anymore.
With guidance.
With guidance, Counter, roll for persuasion on this end. See if you can persuade him to carry you.
It's 14.
14, counter. You've also been gifted guidance, so you have a D4 on your hand. Go ahead and do insight as you try to perceive, is the Balladborn really that exhausted? Do you really need to carry his
I'm so
pompous
frail.
ass?
I'm so frail.
What is it? What is his
He
roll?
has to beat a for him insight.
He just has.
Insight.
Beat a 14 from our Balladborn.
It's a 9.
No.
9! He does look tired. How would you like to lift the Balladborn off the ground?
I grab my frail ballad-born friend by the top of his head.
Uppies.
By the top of his head.
Uppies.
Like a crane
Yes.
in an arcade game.
Oh, that's got to be a lot of decompression on the spine.
Damn, this is good. This is good. I like this. This is nice.
Wow, that honestly, at first I thought it was weird, but now it looks kind of nice.
Yes. I will try that later.
Would
His
you like?
spine is so flute.
I have a feeling.
No, not me. Not me. Oh, too tense.
I
Much
apologize.
too tense. Oh, God.
And as you make your way up, the pathway is clear, adventurers. You move forward, up further into this mountain path, and the skies begin to darken, and the familiar becomes strange. The trees of the bark open up and reveal wandering eyes. The birds on their branches begin to melt, even along the side. Instead of slithering snakes along you, you see 4-foot hot dogs inching along the ground on end. And on top of it all, it begins to rain heavily, making the ground difficult to move through. It's muddy and awful on end as you try to trudge through this.
Well, you guys, I guess. I'm fucking chilling. I'm laid in the shade, baby.
Having been raised by the mountain giants, I have a little bit of extra skill in traversing some of this terrain. So I'm going to use the cantrip Mold Earth and sculpt us a path along this difficult terrain with my hands so they can gently, and even though it's muddy, we're still going to walk through.
Absolutely. You mold that earth, trying to create at least a more stable pathway for the rest of us who have to walk, unlike somebody who gets a free ride. Now, I want all of you to make a nature check as this rain pours down heavily. DC 12.
14.
14.
5.
5.
4.
4.
Oh, thank God.
11.
11 on end. For the rest of you, the rain feels refreshing. It's warm, but it's refreshing, warming up your cold bones. You open your mouth and you take it down, letting it hydrate you up. Anila, though, you can smell it. You already know. This isn't water.
This is piss.
As urine pours from the sky.
Oh, he wasn't kidding.
This is piss.
You know to keep your mouth shut.
I've
on
tasted this
end.
before.
The rest of you, tongue out as you enjoy those tasty yellow droplets.
You know, I take a moment to think, do I tell them, or is this something that they may have enjoyed in the past? I don't really want to take this joy from them.
Yeah, no.
I
this-
think I'll
that-
just stay quiet.
I know what's going on. I'm having a good time here. I've done this before. This is normal. You think I'll stop at Glizzy's up the butt? This is it.
As you enjoy this moment,
This is a Thursday for me.
what is your Friday? With a crack of lightning, you see a silhouette of a great beast in front of you as a blue dragon descends down the mountaintop towards your party.
Oh, shit! Is what I said. Oh. That part.
It lets out a roar. It's some distance away, but it has locked eyes on all 4 of you. You have a little time before it reaches you. What do you do to prepare as you see this beast of burden, this monster, begin to claw its way down, sliding along the mountainside?
I am going to I'm used to being a little bit selfish about this because I know how squishy I am, but I know we're on a mission. So I am going to run to the Balladborn and grab his face in my hands, and I say, you have to survive this. And I cast Bark Skin, which means that his skin begins to transform almost into like this crusty wooden, but strangely handsome-looking cover around him. And you have plus... Your AC can't be less than 16, no matter what armor you're wearing. I don't know what your armor already is. I don't know if I actually help you.
Boost.
Okay, good. So your AC is now 16.
Your AC is now a 16. Yes, that
Thank
shield
you.
covers your skin and even protects your thigh-high or crotch-high boots.
Yes, please, protect the family jewels.
Can I make a perception check? Does it feel like violence is inevitable? Or is there, do I remember, is this blue dragon perhaps amenable to a discussion? I got an 8.
With an 8.
Then out.
Can we parlay, perhaps?
With his mouth and get a general sense of its aggressive way down, you get a sense like,
Got it.
nah.
Big
This could be
energy.
fun.
Yeah.
Shenron.
Being Dragonborn, I am normally not an advocate of dragon-on-dragon violence. But as sworn protector of Balladborn, I jump into action, draw my javelin, and if it gets any closer, I throw it.
You are prepared. Would you also like to rage in this moment?
Not quite yet.
Not yet. Oh,
Again,
hold it, yeah.
again, I am not an advocate of dragon-on-dragon violence, but I'm going to send a warning.
I love that. I love that. You're waiting, seeing how it interacts.
As I throw the javelin, I yell, "Please don't touch my frail friend."
I like that. I'm going to give you all, since you are prepared ahead of time, the opportunity to attack first, and then we will enter the initiative order. Anila, is there anything else you would like to do before we begin?
I'd still like to protect people more, so, Can we come back to me? Actually, is there anything around, can I see past, like, on the path past the blue dragon, or is it just, like, covered everything? I'm trying to see where we're going.
It is it is covering the path. The rainbow road in front of you is now cracked and broken as it smashes into those
And violence
fireflies.
is inevitable.
It looks very angry.
All right. I'm gonna cast Barkskin on myself as well.
Okay? And you do that. I love it. So as you all prepare, let us go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, what is that?
18.
18.
18 is, or no, 19.
19.
Grandpa's fry, baby.
Here it
Grandpa's
is.
fry.
It's coming.
Fucking 8.
And ooh, and so impressive. And
19.
19 as well.
What's
Nappy.
going on? What's happening here?
Well, once I carried him like a baby, we became
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah. Him Knight has to wait because you have to set him down first.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just still.
You know what? Just with the bleakness of this, I kind of want to propose something here.
Yeah.
Dragon's still coming, correct? I'm not fucking with that. So, Barkskin and everything, I kind of want to just cast invisibility and just get the fuck about the situation while y'all do this. I just want to get the hell out of here, please.
You wait. Now, with both of you who have rolled a 19 for initiative, do you allow yourself to to Grant?
I'm going to let Shenron, the demigod, go first. Feels fitting.
Does feel fitting. After that, our beastie will enter in as they have rolled a 12 into the initiative. So perfect.
I just have to ask above table. Did you just say you had to go pee?
No.
Okay, because that's what we heard over here.
No.
And I was a little worried about your
I just want- I
status.
wanna-
All right,
I
you're
wanna-
dug in. You're ready to go.
Cast invisibility and get
hold it
the.
in.
I must have just thought that because there was urine falling from us from the
There's
sky.
just urine everywhere. The
All right.
smell is making me feel like it, but the bark is also. There's not a hole anymore, so, you know, I'm all good. I'm all good.
As you all seem, most of you seem somewhat prepared for this. That means our javelin thrower, you are first. Would you like to roll to attack?
Yes, I would.
You unleash that javelin.
You better do this. Gross. Germs. Put it back.
What do we got?
17.
A 17 on end. As you hit it, that javelin flies across the sky. What are you aiming for?
So, being dragonborn, but also a demigod,
Yeah.
I understand the weaknesses of both humans and dragons.
Sure.
So, I aim the javelin right for the scale, just to the left of his neck.
Very nice.
Ooh.
That's our sensitive spot.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's our sensitive. You can't be demigod when it's convenient, and then dragonborn when we're fighting your. Why don't you talk to him? You want to talk to him? You want to talk?
Aren't you invisible?
You want to talk?
Stay invisible. No.
No.
We've come too far.
It's not a bad idea.
Stay. While invisible, you're quite loud. I'm gonna have this dragon roll for perception to see if it can hear you.
The dragon knows.
It cannot. Now, as you make purchase, that javelin sticking underneath the scales, it shudders and clashes a little bit as it begins to morph into itself, folding in its body, disfiguring as it reconfigures into a large meatball shape, a beholder with a giant eye in the middle and several tentacles coming out with tiny eyes, and of course on top of it, a Santa hat. Seated on top.
Oh, seasonal.
Guys, I think I've made a mistake.
Where is he?
We should have
Very
talked to it.
This is not what it seems, I think.
I feel like this must be some kind of a puzzle. Do you remember this from the last time you were here?
Not really.
Now, Shinron, I need you to roll damage for me on end. So with that javelin, it's a 1d6 plus 4. That's beautiful.
Look at this thing. Woo. That's a nice one. It's a 4 on the dice.
4 plus an additional 4. That is 8 points of damage
yes.
then.
Nice.
Excellent. As you make that 8 points of piercing damage, it roars out that beholder mouth angry at you.
What does it sound like?
What a beholder sounds like?
Yeah.
Ow! That hurts.
Okay, just checking.
Varik, it is now your turn in the initiative.
I'm gonna rush it, and as I do, I'd like to make a perception check to see if I can better understand what I'm about to swing on. That'll be a 19.
Ooh, the 19. This is strange, but you've seen this before. Sometimes Valor's nightmares all come together in a shape-shifting beast. Angry and takes many forms.
It is a thing of pure nightmare. End it. I'm gonna run up and just start. I'm gonna take my cane and kind of like, I think I've been walking with a hunch a bit, and now I could be fucking held up by my head as my neck straightens out, and I get that weird old man juice, and I just wail on it. I'm gonna hit it once, and then flurry of blows to hit it 2 more times.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a 21, a 14, and a 10.
The 21 will hit.
Great. All right. Great. I do 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage as
Yeah,
you come in with that cane. I want to make sure I heard you right. What was it? Old man?
Old man juice.
Old man
My old
juice.
man juice kicks in, you know? The thing that all old men have when danger faces them and the juice runs hot.
This is why I keep him around.
All right, as we all take in your old man juice.
It's there and it's flowing.
I love it.
Oh, I'm so
nasty.
He's a
Don't ask
silver
me to-
fox. I mean, you can't deny it.
Don't ask me to carry you again, please.
Roll for me a D. No, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna roll for me. No, I'm gonna personally, as the DM, take 8 points of psychic damage from that. That was awful.
From as the old man juice
The
courses
old
through
man
you.
juice.
Yeah.
I am horrified and I hate you for it. Thank you for that. All right, Anila.
So as soon as I see my friend Farik serving up the old man juice, I get excited myself. And I just chase right after him into battle with my quarterstaff. But as I am rushing, I summon the power of my adopted family, the mountain giants, and I use Strike of the Giants, which means I get a little bit of a bonus to my attack.
Yes, you do. Boon it up.
So it's a 19 to hit.
Oh, a 19 definitely hits, and I believe I have to make a strength saving throw with
You
that.
do, and I have to roll damage both.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that hit dice first, and then we'll see if you get the extra d6.
Okay, I got 4.
4 points of damage. Our beastie rolls an 11.
I don't even know where to see the DC on that.
DC is 12 for you. So it does. Roll an extra d6.
Hell yes.
Woo!
It's another 3.
Another 3. That's total. What was the first?
7.
7 points.
Let's go.
Math.
And then, as a bonus, has anybody taken damage yet? Is anybody down at all? Okay, fine.
I'm down
Then
2
I've
HP.
Not hit
You're
yet.
solid?
I'm down 2 HP, but who's
Yeah, I'm
counting?
down
too.
2.
Yep,
I'm
that's
down 2
fine.
as well.
It's fine. It's a scratch.
I'm down 4, actually.
Come on, boys, the water's fine.
As it takes both hits from our Dreamwalkers and yet again folds into itself, morphine and disfiguring until a longer pole extends out of its body. In fact, it seems very familiar as you've seen this object before. It is a broom. An animated broom that swishes around, whacking each other on its ends, clacking around.
Well, that's unexpected.
Yes,
Very
that's
honest.
a nightmare of Valor's, I guess, of a broom being swept or
I
something.
mean, look, no woman wants to be stuck at home sweeping for some
Yes.
other man.
Oh, yes. You tell them, sister.
Right?
Yes.
We can do it for ourselves. you sweep the floor.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Balador.
Cook.
I was 100% expecting another glizzy, and I was going to have to take it down
I thought the same thing.
with my bare ass. That was going to be solid. Okay. All right, we got a broom. Swishing back and forth. You know what? What am I saying? What am I saying? What are the characteristics of the broom? Does it have a face at some point? Does it have a...
No face. It is literally just a long wooden handle and yellow straw tied together. Your old basic fantasy broom, yet it moves with such energy and vigor. It shakes at you.
Do I know its intentions? Are these violent shakes? Are these pick me up and clean that shit off the bridge that you just...
It is very angry as it goes "Arr!" towards you. And while you cannot see any facial expressions, it has an aura of red and anger around it, seemingly negative towards you in particular, sensing that you are special.
I am going to cast Magic Mouth, because I need to know what the hell this broom has going on.
For this, you would like to give it a mouth.
I just need to know. This could be an angry thing because it can't talk.
So,
This could be,
so the
could be
fun,
pissed.
fun thing with Magic Mouth, you get to come up with the message that it says.
That does not, yes it does, fuck. You know what? Hold on. And changing
Oh, yes.
from Magic Mouth, we go Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, yes!
There we go.
A fan favorite on that. You whisper a discordant melody that this broom can hear, and I will have to make a wisdom saving throw. What does this discord sound like?
What the fuck? You're a broom? What do you have to be angry about? This seems like a just direct. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Direct. You want to go? You know what the fuck, dude?
Get at the problem.
You're made to clean things. You know, Mr. Bean things. I'm a ring ding. What you bars?
I understand why this is our ballad board.
Yes. His power
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah, it's just straight direct to the point. I don't want to hold up the camp, so we're getting straight to the point with these lyrics.
It's short and effective. You are correct in finding the right words in that moment. It's beautiful. Top tier. I've never heard something so amazing. Probably the best
Just low effort, low effort.
ever out here. Yeah, we're gonna build you up. We'll hype you.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
very honest, very honest. You are effective. This broom shudders for a second and begins to try to dash back up the road. You are going to roll for me 4d6s.
Ooh.
Give me those 4 squares
give
of
me-
damage. You might have to roll.
Yeah, thank you.
Shake them up. Get a feel for them.
Oh.
By the power of White Claw. 11.
11 points of damage. Very good. As it shakes, it's upset, and yet again, it molds, feeling like it needs to get back to itself. It returns as a dragon.
God
that
damn it.
blue dragon you've seen before. It needs that confidence. It's been shaken to its core. And now, it is the dragon's turn. Closest to it would be Shinron. And Varik. Anila, you were slightly to the side, correctly?
Okay.
As it roars its head.
Not
And it
bad.
roars its head again. A third time? There we go.
Why not?
It's a very talkative dragon on this end.
Maybe we should have a conversation with it. He seems open to chatting.
This is very, very chatty.
Yeah.
It unleashes its breath weapon on the two of you. You will need to make a dex saving throw for me, or you will take lightning damage as it emerges from its mouth like a wave.
18 to save.
Let's go.
18. 18 is good. Dex saving throw for me.
Is that, no,
8.
8.
8. An 8 will fail. So on a failure, you will
job.
take full damage. And you, my crafty little monk, will take half damage as this lightning comes through. Ooh, one of that is an 8.
That was good, that was good.
14 points of damage.
He gone.
Shinron, you will take that 14 on hand.
Damn, son.
And you will take 7.
Good stuff.
But it is angry, it is tired, and it will fold itself, unable to hold this shape for the amount of damage that has been done to it at this point. And as it shifts, it falls to the ground, landing in one of those puddles, soaking up the urine and rising yet again as the Pissamental stands in front of you.
A being of pure piss.
I've never seen such a thing. It's pure terror.
I've seen it a few times. It's normal.
In its anger, it uses a legendary action to go again. Anila, it sees you and it tries to slam against you. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
All right. You are going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So it's not magic.
Not magic.
Poop. No, it's piss. Sorry, it's not poop.
You, Balladborn, not invisible at this point since casting your spell. It will take its second slam against you. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
It
Pretty damn hard.
does. Just cracking that bark skin against you. You are going to take 9 points
Good
of damage. We go back to the top of the round. Shinron, you see this beast unleash that pissamental taking shape. What would you like to do for your turn?
The smell of the pissamental enrages Shinron, the demigod.
Yeah, you breathe in that smell. What does urine smell like to you?
It smells a lot like M. Night Shyamalan.
It smells like M. Night Shyamalan.
There.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Familiar, and it's one that you do not like.
Not at all.
Yes. Even though he bottles it and sells it as a cologne.
All the time.
Yeah.
Normal
What would
thing.
you like to do for your turn as it rises and you see it attacking your companions?
I would like to return the breath weapon,
Ooh. You want to do...
fire.
Yes! All right, Shinron, giving your own breath weapon return, you roar. I will have to roll a dex saving throw to see if you hit. It rolls an 11. Your DC
It's 12.
is 12. You will hit. What was that?
That's his breath. His breath is powerful.
It's quite hot.
Can I
Quite
get that one more time?
I mean, I'm scared, aren't you? I'm very scared.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Shinron, go ahead and roll your damage dice as your fire breath hits, burning up this pissamental, making it begin to evaporate as you at it. Are the hand gestures
is-
necessary?
Well,
That's all,
I have to demonstrate the fire.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This says 1d10. So it's not this one, right?
Yeah. Roll that
Got it.
damage for us. Shake it up.
Guide him? Oh, not
Made
the
it.
damage.
It's a lot of piss. There's a lot of
What do
piss.
we got?
It says
A 2. Tell me what your 2 fire damage looks like as you go, ah.
well, unexpectedly, the raining pee flowing into my mouth
Yes.
has ruined my ability to.
Yeah.
So my flaming breath falls short, only penetrating with the tip of the flame,
Yes.
causing 2 damage.
Yes, and the slightest scorch does happen. It's just hard in all of this rain, difficult, giving you a challenge you did not expect. But still, you find purchase, depleting the health of this beast even a little more. Well done. Now to our monk, it is your turn. This beast is getting tired. It also begins to morph. That flame was enough. As it turns to you, it folds in yet again, reshaping, getting larger in size, as in front of you, you see now a giant goose.
What a terrifying honk! I can't take another hit like the one, like the breath weapon. So I'm gonna disengage, fall back behind Anila, and but start to kind of letting the sheep run to my fingertips.
Yes.
I concentrate dream energy into the palms of my hands, and I'm going to use flurry of blows to send 2 radiant bolts, and shoot 2 radiant bolts at it. Let's see.
Absolutely, you do that.
That's a nat 1 on the first radiant bolt.
Oh,
and a 19 on the second.
Yeah.
A 19 on the second will hit. For that nat 1, you will hit, just not your intended target.
Oh. I see where this is going.
In front of you was Shinron.
Oh, thank God.
So you will roll damage as you accidentally hit your Dragonborn in front, and then you will also roll damage as you attack this
Great.
nightmarish beast.
I do 3 damage to the, or excuse me, I do, 1 second.
Here it is. Here it comes.
I do 7 damage to the beast and 8 damage to Shenron.
After I carried your old ass like a baby.
I'm sorry, Shenron. The old man juice runs too thick.
Can you please give us like a standing demonstration?
You got it.
It's
Good.
good, right?
Good.
That old man juice.
A thing of beauty indeed, as it forms yet again, angry and upset, knowing this form will not do. It looks around at you and makes contact with you, Balladborn, as it transforms, digging deep into your memory. It turns into your grandmother, wearing a nightie, a very skimpy one.
This is a good thing. As the beast takes human form, it also contains human attributes. As I see, I am the only one in the entire group, including the beast, that has become used to the piss in my eyes. Everybody's blinking. Nobody's. It's just burning, red eyes. I take it upon myself. You know what? I'm going the fuck in.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm going up to Grandma. I'm slipping every kinds of ways. I'm dashing. I'm dancing. I'm prancing. I'm doing my thing. I go in the back of one of my big boot heels, pull out this fucking dagger, and stab that bitch right in her fucking Achilles.
Oh no!
It's going down. Tell me what I need to do in order to take this old bitch to the ground. I'm daggering. I'm going dagger.
You're going dagger.
Yeah.
You roll up to this beast. Roll to attack. Where did you hide your dagger again?
Right in that Achilles. Back of the heel. Shoo! You're going down, you old bitch.
So much love for Grandma.
Very. Oh, shit.
Doesn't count, doesn't count. Catch that,
Here we go.
run away, die.
And this is a 19.
19! It is effective. Roll for damage on this end as Grandma cries out. You know, it's your grandma. What sound does your grandma make when she might be stabbed?
She's still a beast, you see.
Yeah. Can I make a perception check for how hot Him Night Shamalonga Ding Dong's grandmother is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20. What is she?
I'm just wondering how attractive she is.
How attractive?
I mean, just old person to
Yeah.
grandma.
Balladborn,
Is he
describe to us in great detail your lingerie-wearing grandmother looks.
Grandma got titties. Very important. Very nice coconutty skin. Very, very tight lingerie. Really holding all the flab together. Not really letting anything sag. You know, there's nothing to the imagination. She came wearing the wrong fucking socks, though,
Right.
because she just got stabbed in her fucking heel. So, guess what? All that fine and all that pretty can't save you from one of these things.
So roll your damage. Tell me how much damage does that dagger do as you dig it deep into her flesh.
It's too bad Varik used all his man juice on me.
Sweet! Oh, God.
It doesn't have to be much.
I think it's +3.
Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah.
+3.
Boom! All right, 4 then.
4. It is enough.
Yes! Stupid old bitch.
She walks, stumbling towards you, shape-shifting yet again from a chimera into a zombie, into an abyssal chicken, until it collapses on the ground in front of you, building itself, growing before splitting into the rain, disappearing in front of you. And in fact, in that explosion, the clouds begin to lift. The air changes. The rain lets up. And as that nightmare disappears, right above you, you see the goddess Valor sleeping. Her wings large and ethereal. They cover her and softly lift with each breath. Balladborn, you see the pathway in front of you that you must take. But for each of your companions that have come with you, you have one final chance to give a point of inspiration, sharing words. So you will offer a word of inspiration, of comfort, of guidance to your Balladborn, and you will roll a d6 of inspo to lend to him. Who would like to go first?
Shit.
Just the
You go. Yeah.
Oh, don't let him.
Who has kind words for our Balladborn?
Balladborn, I must admit I questioned your abilities when we first saw you. I questioned your methods. I questioned much about you, but seeing the amazing feats of physical prowess that you have shown, from tip to taint, you have proven your worthiness. I know that you are indeed the Balladborn for our ages. And I'm going to put my hand on his arm and I'm going to roll some inspo for him.
You do. Those words drifting from your mouth, they almost take form like the wind genasi you are. Beautiful colors emerge as they wrap around him, gifting him that inspo.
3 inspo.
Add that 3 to your sheet just to keep track. Who is next of your companions that will offer you a kind word as you approach the mountain?
Oh, wait, where's that from?
Lord Shamadong, even though you're typically a soft, frail, weak being with no pants,
So kind.
Just, yeah.
Don't hold back.
asking to be carried by his head like a little baby, I just want you to know that I love you, bitch. Now go wake her up.
That's right. You offer that heartfelt bitch across as it resonates. 5 points of inspo. It truly means something from your oldest friend. Old wise man.
Hymn night, shamalama ding dong.
Very nice.
When I met you this morning, you tripped me, knocked me to the ground. And again today, you have knocked me out with your strength and your courage and your ability to look piss in the face and tell it to go fuck itself. You truly are the Balladborn, standing here mostly nude with your balls tucked into each one of your separate high boots. I've known 2 Balladborns. And today I've learned that I've actually truly met one. Because you are Balladborn. And I'm gonna take my clothes off as well.
Yeah.
And you've given me the strength
Absolutely.
to wear, as you described it, nature's clothes.
I have been feeling very left out, you know, just weird this whole time, but, you know, nobody wants to see 2 dongs, so.
Yeah, well,
Go for it.
now they are.
Good stuff. Let's go for it.
Valor's gonna have hell of a vision when she wakes up.
And is it a D6?
A D6 inspo.
Another 5.
Another 5 on
Dang.
Ed.
Right, so 13 total? Yeah.
13.
Ballad. 13 total. Balladborn, it is your turn. As you approach this cliff, right on the edge, it is your moment. Roll your performance, add your modifier, and then add your inspiration for us. And just tell us the final total.
It's gonna be so stupid.
The final total.
No way.
You know, add 13 to it.
We're starting
Wait.
at 2.
Okay, but
We're
you add-
starting at 2.
Can I
Starting at
have
2.
guidance too?
Which-
Can I have guided him on top of the inspo?
Add guidance
Add
on top of
guidance,
it.
baby.
Okay.
Add
Two.
plus
So
4.
you roll
Add that
a-
D4.
Okay.
Yeah, add a D4.
2 plus.
That's another 2.
All right.
We're up
all
to
right.
4.
We're at 4.
All
Plus
right.
13.
Plus performance.
So that's it.
So 6
So we're
plus
10.
10
That's
10
plus 13.
plus the inspiration of 13. That is a 23 that you end up with. A sure reminder that it is no one person that saves the day, but a party together, that as we build an adventure, that we support one another. That is where we find our success. And with those final words, you take your stance, Balladborn, as the heavens shine their light down on you, and you feel empowered by that song building within you. Describe to us that song that emerges.
The song that emerges is powerful. It is strong. It inspires the masses for at least like 60 feet in front of me, because nobody else can hear me beyond that. But still, masses nonetheless. I feel strength coursing through my boots, losing a little feeling in my balls. We've been walking a lot. One final tiny piece of glizzy, still coming out of there somehow. I clench, savoring the moment as this adventure with my newfound friends and my terrible bodyguard has taken me to heights and lows that I've yet to see anywhere. The words, like Chef Boyardee, terrible branded soup. Don't know why we ate that as kids, but should not have been eating that. The words form, and it goes a little something like this: bitch, look, hey ho. No, slowly, as it emerges from the depths, a glorious beat produced by the great T-Pain. It arises as we awaken. We all have the feeling of fresh coffee from Starbucks. Now, if you want a fresh morning brew, here's what you, no, I'm not doing ads in the middle of this. I feel rejuvenated. The words still coming to me, still filling in,
Yes.
still bringing it to my lips. And it goes a little something like this. I got a plan. I'ma be the man. Bet you I end up on top. You gonna be me from the stands. You gonna be a fan. Guarantee I won't stop. Every new day is a new way to go and get it, get it, get it. Stay out my way, I'm away. I'm executing. I'm the shooter. I'm the blocker. You not shooting it. Good God, I got my second win. I'm up and bluff and blow the roof. Oh yeah. Oh Lord. Best believe I'ma come through and tell the whole truth, all right? Okay. If you ain't behind me, you in front of me, and I suggest you get fuck out the way. No games. You know just where to find me on the motherfucking top, and that's just where I'm gonna stay. Hey, hey. You know just where to find me. I'll be on the top, and that's just where I'm gonna stay. I'll be over here grinding while you all just go to sleep. I got reasons to be awake. Oh, I got reasons to be awake. Oh, I got reasons to be awake. There it is. Thank you.
An amazing and riveting performance. Valora opens her eyes, finding a reason to be awake. Her wings open, spreading all of her magic yet again, pulling back her dreams, and the kingdom of Atlantara, inspired, awakened, is reinvigorated as you, my adventurers, have saved our world. Let's hear it up for our party. Another applause for our bard, tpain. For our monk, Lou. For our druid, Anjali. And our barbarian, Hurt. Thank you all, and to our friends at Misty Mountain, this has been Dungeons and Dragons with tpain.
I was also here.
Oh. Wow. Incredible job. Fantastic.
Amazing.